Bonjour, mon ami! Today I am back to recap the latest episode of Drag Race France All Stars VIP Makeover. The queens walk back into the workroom after Punani's elimination, and I'm still gagged, guys. Peach reveals that she would have saved Punani if she had won the lip sync, which I think was the fairer choice, at least in terms of track record. But I respect Mummy's decision to take risks. So it's a new week in the workroom, and did you see how beautiful Moon looked? The wavy hair, her outfit, her makeup. Like, Moon is so beautiful in and out of drag. I can't get that song out of my head, sorry. At that moment, Nikki enters the workroom and announces that for this week's Maxi Challenge, the queens will be having a makeover. But that's not all, because for All Stars, it's a VIP makeover. And they need to make over French celebrities. Now I'm about to pronounce these French names, so please forgive me. We have Claudia Tagbo, Marie-Lou Berry, Alex Ramirez, Natu, Theodora, Bruno Sanchez, and Rebecca Warrior. I don't know who any of these icons are, but they seem like great people. As Cam survived last week's elimination, she gets to assign the pairs, which makes sense seeing as she's the strongest contender to win a makeover. So she pairs Bruno with La Big Bertha. She picks Natu for herself, being a fan of her since she was 14 years old. Lips gets Marie-Lou. Rebecca is paired with Moon, which I think was the perfect pairing. Theodora gets Mummy. Alex is paired with Misty, which means that Peach gets Claudia. As the pairs get to know each other, it's just a really fun, wholesome time. Everybody is vibing and enjoying themselves. They all have such a natural chemistry, and I think it helps that these celebrities are such big fans of Drag Race. We get a huge Cam Hugh edit this episode, which I was expecting. She is determined to take the judges' critiques and give less of a polished look and more of a fun look. She also opens up to Natu about the hate that she's received online. La Big Bertha says that the hate got so bad after season 1 that she ended up filing a police report to somebody that was threatening her and her family. And I don't think I need to say that this is absolutely ridiculous. How does a show like Drag Race inspire so much hate? The fact that somebody took the time to do something like this is disgusting. Mummy adds that she was expecting to be criticized by things like her outfit choices, but not her personality, and that it was so hard to take the hate that she had been offline for several years. And that's so sad, it shouldn't be like that. Peach also shares some of the hate that she got along the way, and she says something like, praying for someone to fail makes no sense because prayer is supposed to be something good. So on the main stage this evening, we have Just Family. First up, we have Nikki Doll, and I mean j'adore. Oh my gosh, I love that little fascinator on the side of her head. Oh, she just looks good in anything. We also have Daphne Burke, Shime, and Loic Projet. Category is Family of Stars, and I gave my top 2 to Mummy Water and Miss Aziri. I'm sure you were expecting me to say Cam, but these outfits were gorgeous. They both look so stunning, the silhouettes are really unique, and I just can't fault it. So it's time for the judges' critiques. First up, we have Misty Phoenix and Christy Phoenix. Now, why did Misty's partner look like Theresa May in drag? Did anyone else think that? They're told that they had amazing chemistry, a fun dynamic, and the most visually striking transformation. Next is Cam Hugh and Natu 2. And of course, they are told that it all worked. They were happy to see Cam loosen up a bit and be a bit more silly. I mean, the makeup is top tier, we cannot deny. Next up is Peach and Sistiche. The looks were chaotic and fun. Peach's partner really sold the comedy in this one, bringing the panel lots of joy. Up next, we have Mummy and Miss Aziri. Mummy is commended for making the outfits, despite her partner being much shorter in stature. It really had a big sister, little sister vibe. And I also just love pants on the runway. Again, Mummy is proving that she has had the biggest glow up since her original season, and she's my winner at this point. So now we have La Big Bertha and Mini Bertie. They clock La Big Bertha for using the same character that she did on Snatch Game, but La Big Bertha says that this episode gave her the best experience that she will never forget. And I do think at this point they would have put La Big Bertha in the bottom no matter what. I think this was the perfect episode for production to get rid of her, but we'll get to that. Now we have Moon and Venus, and I mean, the makeup is absolutely insane. This is so gorgeous. This is so Moon. I love the wild shaggy hair. I think this is what Moon does best. She's known for her experimental, ethereal drag. And whilst I thought it was amazing, the judges said they've seen her do this before. Last but not least, we have Ellipse and Sad Lips. They really appreciated the late reveal with the coats. I actually wish they had done the reveal earlier, but that's just me. But we cannot deny that they both look absolutely spectacular. Their performance is very touching as well, and Ellipse says she's thrilled that the judges understood the story they were going for. And so the top 2 of the week are Ellipse and Cam Hugh. which I think they were the same top two post design challenge. Honestly, I could have made an argument for Mummy Water being in the top, but that's just me. Mummy, Peach, and Misty are made safe, which means Moon and La Big Berta are the bottoms of the week. And honestly, I think they all did well this week, and I just think they're getting to a stage where they have to nitpick. I personally wouldn't put Moon in the bottom, but again, that's just me, and I guess they had to put somebody there alongside La Big Berta. Back in Untucked, Moon reveals that she's very upset about being in the bottom too, and that the critiques that were made weren't very nice. And I was worried that she was going to go back to that dark place in season 2, but thankfully it gave her more determination to fight back. She's so sweet though, because she tells both Cam and Lips that she won't hold it against them no matter what they decide to do, because she understands how hard this decision is to make. That's my miscongeniality. But Big Berta, on the other hand, pleads her case to her season 1 sisters, worried that the fact that she was technically eliminated in the first episode might count against her. Back on the main stage, Lips and Cam Hugh lip sync to Boys by Sabrina. Was it the best lip sync of the season? No. Did I enjoy seeing Lips in her bejeweled underwear? Well, yes. I think Cam started strong with the trumpet and the mystery behind her reveal, but it was Lips that ended up taking it by the end. Her rap was a lot tighter, and she brought out the big guns. You know what I mean. Win ends up going to Lips, and she's a double winner now, yay! Of course, they have to cut to Mummy Water looking annoyed because now she's not the only double winner this season. And so it's time for the moment of truth, and Lips reveals that she is sending La Big Berta home. And I may have cried a little because I'm telling you, I'm not ready to say goodbye to Moon just yet. My top 3 are still going strong, and if you've forgotten, my top 3 are Moon, Peach, and Cam Hugh. I will miss La Big Berta though, I'm really glad that she returned. And so my friends, what did you think of this week's episode of Drag Race France All-Stars? I'm loving it. At the moment, it's my favourite Drag Race season of 2025. Next week is a performance challenge attributed to Eurovision, and I'm hoping that Peach slays again. But as usual, give me all the tea, and the next video you'll see from me is a breakdown of the premiere of Slaytion Royale. I can't wait.